If you're ready to learn the heaviest scale for your heavy metal guitar playing and guitar solos, maybe even a few guitar riffs in there, it's time we start talking about the Phrygian dominant mode. And today we're going to learn the whole darn thing together. And if you find this stuff valuable, make sure you do the like and subscribe thing as well. Now, the way we're going to structure today's lesson is for those of you that don't really care about the theory stuff, we're just going to dive right in first and foremost. We're just going to learn the scale and play through the scale. But if you're like me and a total nerd at music theory, I'll explain where this mode comes from, how to use it best, and why it sounds the way it does. So, let's do it. First, in order to really understand the Phrygian dominant, we need to understand our Phrygian mode. Now remember, there are 7 modes, diatonic modes available to you. There's Ionian, Dorian, Phrygian, Lydian, Mixolydian, Aeolian, and Locrian. I highly recommend you start to learn those and learn how to implement those in your playing. So, as stated, let's take a look at our Phrygian mode. I'll give you 2 views here so that you can see it head on, and then we got a dang camera right up there. I'll give you the backwards view as if you're looking at my guitar. I'm gonna play this one on the 5th fret of my low E. Note that my guitar is tuned down a half step. So technically speaking, this will be A flat Phrygian. We'll first do a single octave. 5, 6, 8, 5, 7, 8, 5, 7. Now, if we want to extend that and do an entire pattern across all 6 strings, 5, 6, 8, 5, 7, 8, 5, 7, 8, 5, 7, 9, 6, 8, 10, 6, 8, 10. And congratulations, you know your Phrygian mode. To get to dominant Phrygian, the most metal sounding scale of all, we just change one note every time we play it. Just one. Simple as that. Every third note that we'll play, so in this case, instead of going 5, 6, 8, we extend it up 1 fret. So now that initial part is just 5, 6, 9. Let's take a look at the whole Phrygian dominant mode across all strings. And you can tell already that just by adding that one note change, it changes the complete dynamic of the entire mode. It makes it sound eerie. Some would say Egyptian. And it's what a lot of the heaviest metal bands out there use constantly. And if you want to write an entire riff or song based on the Phrygian dominant, you just have to make sure that you're incorporating all of those notes across the fretboard, but also that you're resolving your initial note, your start and end note, your tonal center is whatever that first note is of your Phrygian dominant. In this case, that A flat. And there you have it. There's the Phrygian dominant mode. But as promised, I want to get into a quick snapshot of the theory behind that mode. So if that's for you, stick around. So in order to understand where this sound comes from in the Phrygian dominant, we first need to understand harmonic minor. In fact, let's learn our natural minor and then what it means to make it harmonic minor. Our natural minor from that same starting point would look like 5, 7, 8, 5, 7, 8, 5, 7, 9, 5, 7, 9, 6, 8, 10, 7, 8, 10. And in order to make it harmonic minor, we just need to raise the 7th note of the scale every time we come across it. So here's what it would look like to play all 6 strings, the entire pattern, the entire position of first position harmonic minor. Now, why the heck did I do that? Why do I want to show you harmonic minor to teach you Phrygian dominant? Great question. And the answer is pretty easy too. Just like we have positions of our natural diatonic major scale, we have positions of the harmonic minor scale. In fact, the same number of them, 7. And that just means that we have all of these ways to start on the first note of the scale and play through the whole thing, the second note of the scale and play through the whole thing, the third note of the scale to play through the whole thing, position 1, 2, 3, and so on. But if we look at the fifth position of the harmonic minor scale in that way, it's your Phrygian dominant pattern. So that whole raising the third note in Phrygian dominant is technically derived from us raising the seventh note of its harmonic minor. So what makes it Phrygian dominant versus harmonic minor? Remember when I said that you should be resolving on that initial note? You should have a tonal center of that Phrygian dominant. In other words, if I played the harmonic minor and I based all of my chord work and my rhythm work and my riffs around harmonic minor, and I just shred in that fifth position of harmonic minor, it's going to sound like that initial harmonic minor. But if I base all of my riffs on that starting note of the fifth position of the harmonic minor, in other words, making that fifth note my tonal center, my beginning and ending of the scale, that framework, the chords underneath, what you're doing with the rhythm, all of that tonality is what makes it Phrygian dominant. So if you want to test yourself and write a song, a riff, something in Phrygian dominant, I highly recommend you start to shred through that initial pattern. Understand that you can make new positions out of that pattern just by replicating those harmonic minor patterns, but really focusing on those low-end riffs and beefiness things, that made no sense, as your core tonality. And there you go. You're officially a total 110% nerd on the Phrygian dominant. Again, if you found this super valuable, make sure you click like and subscribe, share with anybody that needs to see it, and I'll see you next time.